Hi, welcome to your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. If you're watching this on Astrology Motivation, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and then ring that bell and select all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. What's up, guys? Also check Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Born Without Boundaries is the premier channel connected to Astrology Motivation. It's got 12 new videos every single week of every single Zodiac sign, a fresh message for every single Zodiac sign. Also check me out on Born Without Boundaries Vimeo, where you get these extended deep dive readings, which are phenomenal. And you can subscribe over there too. Trying to get the subscribers over there up so I can turn that into a subscription basis. So, what's up, guys? The blessings back to you. Thank you for that. Oh my God, I twisted my ankle on my walk with Kisses this morning. She's doing good. I'm doing good too. These ankle twists, I twist all the time. So, it happens to me all the time. But, I got a message that really, really upset me, but in the best way, from Lulu from the House of Oshun. Fucking awesome. But she had posted the IC3.gov website that is so important for you guys to report. Instead of contacting me about these fake profiles, like legit, contact fucking the FBI, contact the government. That is the way to do it. And she wanted to tag me in the post, but she was like, when I tried to tag you, so many false profiles came up, she couldn't tell which. I was like, wow. That's how bad it's gotten, dude. And it was disgusting to me. And I thought to myself, every day, not every day, every single week, how many views? I mean, I don't have a big channel, but I get maybe 40, 50,000 views on my channel a week. So 40, 50,000 times people have heard me say, come over to Instagram at born_without_boundaries. I wonder how many of those people would have found me by now if it weren't for all these fake fucking profiles. And so if you're watching this on Astrology Motivation, don't even look for me on Instagram. Don't search for me on Instagram. I have included a link to my exact Instagram profile. Just click on this link. It's in the description box below. It'll take you to the one and the only Born Without Boundaries Tarot on Instagram. That's basically the only way to find me, is to just follow that link. There's one Born Without Boundaries on Instagram. So don't even go to the search bar. I'm going to announce this in all of my videos this week. Don't even go to the search bar. If you want to find me on Instagram and you want to join these live chats, I would love to have you, but don't search me on Instagram. Go to the description box right below this video. You'll find a direct link to my actual Instagram profile, my only Instagram profile. Click the link and then you can subscribe, and then you'll actually find me. Good afternoon. Just to clear that up, because it all of a sudden hit me when she said that. If people are looking for me, they're going to find all these fake profiles. And they intentionally make them so it's hard to tell the difference. You're like, okay, well, which one should I click on? Because they all look legit. Don't even search for me. Don't even search for me on Instagram. I am on Instagram. I want you to find me on Instagram. The only way to find me is this direct link. It's in the description box below. Actually on Astrology Motivation, right on my lead profile, right on the banner to this channel, there's a direct link to my Instagram, direct link to my Twitter, direct link to my Facebook. Don't search the sites. Just click those direct links and you'll get to me every time. FYI. I was thinking about it before, why you just don't post. I do. Things are going good. I do post the links. I just don't think people use them. I post the link in every video. There's a link in the description box, and on both Born Without Boundaries Tarot and Astrology Motivation, the banners for my channel Just go to my channel, my direct channel. And in the banners, you'll see the little icons of Twitter, Instagram, Vimeo. You'll see it, Facebook. You'll see the icons right in the banner. Just click those links. Done. You're there. One profile. But I think a lot of people do what I do, which is they go to the site and then they just try to search. Forget about it. There's too many fakes. There's too many fakes. You're never going to find me in that way. And Instagram does nothing about it. They don't care. They have shown their apathy time and time again. I wonder how long it's going to take for there to be a class action lawsuit against these motherfuckers. Because this is criminal activity that they're just basically turning their nose up to. Oh, thank you. Love you in Saudi Arabia. God bless you. Shame on these. Yeah, shame on them. So just a note to you if you're watching this on YouTube. Don't search me on Instagram. You can find me directly. I've attached the link in the description box, and the link is in the banner of this channel. You can easily find me by just clicking that icon or clicking the link down below in the description box. Easy, easy, easy. And you know what, Jackie? These aren't random scammers. There's just no way. There's no way. They've got it way too systemized. They've got it way too automated. These aren't ordinary scammers. These people have something professional attached to them, like behind them. There's just a little scammer doesn't have bots that are programmed to manipulate the Instagram algorithm to find new content as soon as it comes up so they can repost it and keep all that fake shit up to date. Come on, man. You're saying a little tiny person has that all by themselves? If they do, they're a hacker in a basement somewhere and they're working for multiple people. It's all attached to something bigger. They pay for Linktree links. It's ridiculous. They're full-time scammers out there. And yeah, I think they're all working for the same person, is what I'm saying. I don't think they're individual scammers at all. No. It's too automated. It's too automated. It's too automated. I can promise you that. Okay, so I'm going to try to just put my leg up. Let's get into the car. Let's get into the day. I hope you had a great day. I posted, I got to experience this wonderful light fest. It was called The Lights. It was in San Diego. A couple of months ago, I had planned to go to the Rise Festival in Las Vegas. Did not get to go to that. And then serendipitously, this opportunity popped up, which was right in the town that I live in. And I was like, oh my God. So I went with 3 friends, my friend and her daughter's friend. It was near her daughter's birthday. Her daughter's birthday is this week. And we had the most incredible time. It was such a beautiful event, and I highly recommend it. I've never experienced it before, but if you can, find one. They have them all over. Find one near you. It's a Chinese lantern festival. And I, honest to God, I'm not even like joking. I've never experienced such a feeling. It's never happened to me before. And I think it's because it's so volumized there's over 1,000 people there. And that was during COVID restrictions. So I can't imagine how packed these things get normally. Thousands of people casting out and releasing through the power of fire what they need to let go of. And it's just, it's overwhelming to the point where you're just crying, and it's not because you're sad. You're crying because you have so much in you, it has to come out. And it's interesting how the fire creates release that your body mirrors in water, right? With tears, to just push it out and help you release all of this. It's just such a cathartic and healing, cleansing experience. And it was very necessary. And it was just so beautiful. And I posted some of those photos to share with you. It was amazing. It was amazing. And then, like any good 43-year-old woman, the next day I fucking crashed. I was done, man. It was over with. I love the lanterns too. In California, there's so many fire hazards, very, very dangerous. So you can't just light them off in your backyard. But this celebration, clearly it's a professional celebration. It's a professional organization, and they essentially create these lanterns so that they only burn so long and fly so far. And I guess they have to prove that for approval to even do this. And they did it out in the middle of this like desert where basically like a lot of four-wheelers and motorbikers go, because it's just like dirt for thousands of miles. So there was the most minimal chance of anything catching on fire. And these lanterns, they literally burn out in the sky. So they're in the sky. They don't land on anything burning. They burn out in the sky, and then the ashes fall. So the ashes don't ignite anything because they're already burned out. So they make sure that it's safe. Number one, I think if you live in a different area, I think you can do your own Chinese lanterns, but they're specially made. And so it was just, no worries. It was beautiful. Kobe Calais, if you guys remember her, I did not realize how many of her songs, I didn't realize how many of her songs were her songs. I didn't realize how many of her songs I knew. And she was fantastic. She sounded exactly the way she sounds on her recordings. And she was giving and kind and just so personable to the audience. And I mean, it was the whole night from beginning to end was great. They had great food vendors there. We pitched our own tent. I had my blow-up mattress. I feel like Kisses was the only one that used it. We do all year. She's my favorite. Wow. I used to listen to her too, and I just didn't realize how much and how many of her songs I knew by heart. It was crazy. Yeah, dude. It was just such a wonderful experience. So I want to kind of make it a yearly experience, simply because I think we need that. Just like we need like a yearly fast to like renew and refresh our bodies, we kind of need this to renew and refresh our souls, our spirits, and just purge out all those emotions that we need to let go of. It's very cleansing. This is the cleansing effect of fire. Don't forget that early morning, this Friday is the full moon. It's a full moon in Taurus. It's a full moon in Taurus, and technically the moon is full at 3:57 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. So out here it will be 12:57 a.m. And then just check where you are in the. So it's early morning that the moon is full. So remember, you can definitely celebrate on Friday. You could definitely celebrate on Saturday. You could also celebrate on Thursday. So be aware of that. This also comes with a lunar eclipse. And the lunar eclipse is a partial eclipse, but it's the longest eclipse this century. So part of the moon will look red for most of the time, especially if you see it at its fullest. And you know what eclipses? Eclipses are major change, major purging, major like contract endings, like not necessarily endings, but I don't want to see, because I don't want to make it sound scary. It's not scary. It's yeah, it's not scary at all. It's kind of exciting in a way. It's a great day to just, I don't know. It's a great day to let go and make room. And it's very powerful too, not just for letting go, but also setting intentions and saying, hey, I'm using the power of the moon to bring this into my life. But because it's a full moon, you should always have an element of, let me purge this. Every full moon, I usually write a list of what I'm ready to let go of, and I burn it. And then you can light a candle and set intentions for what you welcome in. So be sure to clear out that space too. Let's do this. And it's interesting because on Friday, it's a day of harvest. So it does say that things will be coming in, or it's a good day to sort of like sit and take in and receive. That's going to be really interesting. That's going to be really beautiful. Taurus energy is all about 3D terrestrial resources. So it is about, I wouldn't say indulgence, but it is about feeding yourself. It is about nurturing yourself in the here and now. It's about, you know, enjoying the pleasures of life. Taurus really does, because it's ruled by Venus. It's about enjoying the pleasures of life. And so, yeah, hopefully you can focus on that on Friday and really, it's a sensual energy. Let's just put it that way. It's a sensual energy. Let's get into the cards. I can't wait. Hi, Goober. I love you. I just love her. This is a daily reading. It'll go, the energies will go for about, the next 24 hours. I'm so tense. And I swear to God, Capricorn, Scorpio married with a Taurus. Friday is my B-day. Okay, cool. Happy birthday. So we have this. There's conflict, rupturous conflict. And that could be internal conflict as well, something getting in the way. And then we have, money, stability, finances, securing, finances coming in, money coming in, creation, being in the creative mentality, having confidence. You know, with this, when he's looking directly at me, it usually reminds me more of confidence, being able to make a statement or have confidence in what you created, put yourself out there. That kind of energy, as opposed to just being like lost in your creation. Now you're like, you're sharing it, you're showing it, you're confident in it. This is confidence. Okay. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So we're kind of sick of contemplating something. We're ready. Maybe there are decisions made. There's no need to wait for something anymore. Maybe you stopped thinking about it. Like the thoughts are finally off of your head. You don't need to reflect on it anymore. You've let it go. Oh, happy birthday to all the Friday B-days. And then we have this, realizing that something just doesn't work out. And that's not necessarily tragedy, remember. Because when you realize something doesn't work out, you are finally free of it. You know, sometimes we just have to wait. We just have to get there. We just have to, we just have to wait. Wait for us to emotionally be able to admit it doesn't work. There's heartbreak here. That's the central energy. Heartbreak, disappointment, sadness. Okay? That follows through with letting go of something, right? And then we have defensiveness or protectiveness, or kind of like battle scars might add to it. We've given a lot to other people, given a lot to support others, given a lot to provide for others. Have we done so for ourselves? Remember, the queens are the givers. They let the energy flow to somebody else. The lessons that they teach us are lessons in love and providing and nurturing, like taking care of. But also they teach us, remember to take care of yourself, because you can really exhaust yourself with all your abundance. Have you saved some for you? Now we have this. Fire ignited, passion, movement on the passion, movement on something you've created, taking action on something you've created. And with the fire, it's a lot of action. He's just almost like action personified, is the Knight of Wands. And now we have this. looking in different directions, looking for possibilities, making a decision to basically not give up, And if one thing doesn't work out with this Knight of Wands here, it's like on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not giving up. If one thing doesn't work out, it's on to the next. I love that. Networking could even be with the Two of Wands here. And then we have love. We have something that's beginning, something that's new, something that's could be new love, could be an offer of new love. But more or less now I think it's, since he's facing away, it's about realizing or understanding new things that we enjoy, or new things that we love, new things that excite us, or that we want, that we'll have fun with. It's like new possibilities. That's really beautiful. So this is the next 24 hours, huh? With that central energy, can you clarify what this Three of Swords is? What are we heartbroken about? Six of Cups. Something in our past, something in our childhood, nostalgia. What is it? This Three of Swords. Okay. We have this Knight of, you made an offer. It's almost like you made an offer of love and maybe it didn't work out. But you know what? I love this energy. I have the Knight of Cups, which is emotion in action. Taking action on your feelings. And maybe that you were disappointed because something hasn't worked out. It'll give you a little pause. But what I like is this other energy right here saying, you know what? I'm just going to go and put my all into it again. I'm not going to sit on this heartbreak, right? Because the heartbreak only stays for as long as I stay in that place. And with all these knights here, it's like, I'm not staying in this place. I'm moving. You know, I'm taking action on what I feel. There's clearly conviction here. When one thing doesn't work out, another thing will. It's like using those closed doors, and this is what's at the bottom of the deck, receiving, or realizing that it's time for us to receive, that it's definitely time for us to maybe start seeking in different directions. If one thing doesn't work out, it's on to the next. That's opportunity, not just in your love life, but also in your professional endeavors, whatever it is. If one thing doesn't work out, it's on to the next. So important. And maybe that's what we learn, because there's something here. There's definitely something here that like maybe, oh, you know, it's almost like we get a disappointment and a new opportunity in the same day. That's cool, right? That's like that flow. It's easy to move on from a disappointment when you get another opportunity in that day. They're doing some work out there, so I'm sorry. This reading might not last as long because of it. Let me see if I can close the windows. It might help a little. Hold on. Okay, so that's going to keep going every once in a while. But thank you for waiting. I appreciate it, guys. Hope your ankle heals quickly. Thank you so much. I got to stay off of it. Rejection is redirection. Absolutely. That's exactly it. Yes. And then we have conclusions are within reach, and check that out. That's the eclipse. That's a partial lunar eclipse in that card. So it's already just told you, watch for Friday, especially by Friday. Conclusions are within reach, and then expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. This is a full moon eclipse, but it's also just saying It's like something is beginning. I just hit myself with the ice pack. Conclusions are within reach and expect powerful change. Powerful change. Okay. I'm still kind of tired, so I apologize if my energy isn't where it used to be. Hope your ankle heals quick. Thank you. Happy Monday. Oh, yeah. Happy Monday to you, too. Solar plexus chakra. So something was sitting on your gut. Maybe you were holding something inside. Something didn't feel right to you. There was conflict. It was making you angry. Let's put it that way. And you could feel it in your gut. You wanted to say something, or you wanted to do something, and maybe you didn't do it, or you sat on it. And then we have the sacral chakra. That's that sex zone, right? The sacrum right there. It's right above your root chakra. Is coming out. Ooh, okay. Well, damn, this reading just took a different direction. Okay, maybe we need a little bit of tension. We need a little bit of release. We need a little bit of, especially when we approach Taurus, we need a physicalization of our emotions. We need to show somebody, we need to show physically what we're feeling, and sort of an exorcism of rotting energy kind of thing. Interesting. That sacral chakra is right here in the groin area. It's usually where the Kundalini coil is. So what it's saying is there's a lot of power here. And we're going to, even if I avoid the sexual conversation, which let's still be a little bit more philosophical before we get our minds in the gutter, which is so much fun. Let's think a little bit more spiritually for right now, and say this is a root of our energy. This is sort of something's twisting, something's churning. It's got to come out. It's got to come out, or it will start to almost like burn you from the inside. And what it's reminding you of is your power. This could also be there's something changing for you. You're starting to use your power. You're not going to take shit anymore. Something has been sitting on you for a while. It's been building up. And guess what? Now it's going to come the fuck out, even if you don't want it to. Could be a change in your sexual status. If y'all ain't getting laid, it's going to be a good time. This is a sense of realizing, actualizing your sexual energy, the power of your sexual energy. Interesting. It could also be admitting, or somebody admitting, their sexual desires here. This is in reverse, regeneration. That's scorpionic energy. I don't know why it's in reverse, especially not when sex is concerned. Why is regeneration in reverse? So we have peace and we have yin energy. So somebody's about to receive. There's a balance coming in. Why is regeneration in reverse? What cards do I ask? Why is regeneration in reverse? It could be releasing, because it could be somebody finally releasing with a third-party situation, realizing and recognizing, you know what, I don't even give a fuck anymore. The release could come in, I'm not even attracted to you anymore. I'm just so done with this. It's almost like somebody could show their true colors to you, and you thought you wanted them so fucking bad, but you're realizing, maybe I didn't even know you, right? And look what's right in front of me now. The Tower, but internal. What's happening is there's a change inside of you. There are changes that are happening inside of you. You're not going to want who or what you thought you wanted. This is the catharsis of this energy for today and this week, especially the building up of it toward the end of this week. I know this is a daily reading, but no way. It's not it's this whole week. Bottom line is, something is going to happen for you to just like make peace with the fact that I don't even want this anymore. Like, right? It's like the universe hears your cry. They do. They hear your prayers, and they know you need help with your pain, and your pain is, I got to release this shit. So basically what it's saying is, I'm sending you a blessing, not by changing this person's heart and making them love you, but by changing your heart and making you not love them. Like making you realize, ew. They'll do something or show something that makes you realize, fuck that shit. I don't really care anymore. I have no, and so it's like total freedom, total liberation, because this is in reverse. This is, you don't get another chance, or you're not willing to give somebody a second chance. You're like, fuck that kind of energy, right? That's the kind of thing. It's like, peace out. And then we have, the Three of Cups, which is joy, being happy. It could have something to do with your friends, could have something to do with people being there for you or being around you. Could also have to do with a third party situation when you like, you know what, there's one too many people here. I don't want to be a part of it. That kind of energy. What it is a clarification that is your joy. There's joy here. You're not sad about things anymore. You're not sad about something not getting off the ground. You're actually using it as like the ashes to fertilize something else. The realization of the futility of something is also the freedom from it. There you go. Let's go on to this deck. Today. Wings of light. So somebody has always been protecting you. There's something about here, even if you were angry about it, somebody was always protecting you. This is a protection. This is the angels, could even be an earth angel. Lots of times this reminds me of Capricorn energy. Always on your side, right? Always on your side. In this combustible situation, somebody's protecting you. You're being protected. There's protective energies here. You see through somebody's mask all of a sudden. This is what's coming out. Maybe you didn't before. Intuition. You weren't using your intuition, or your intuition was off. This is in the past. Your intuition was off. You didn't make the right choice about somebody. You didn't. Why? For a lot of fucking reasons. And a lot of us, I'm telling you right now, a lot of us swear, oh, I just know. A lot of times you don't just know. It's very easy to get your ego twisted and think it's your intuition and your instincts. And so that's what happened. Whether you realize it or not, there was a wrong decision made about an opportunity. You thought it was going to be so good. About a person, you thought they were going to be so good. Let me say this to you. You were wrong. You were wrong, and you were protected. The whole time. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. Thank you, Garth Brooks. Remember that? Remember that? Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. And that's what it was, man. There was an angel getting right in there being like, yeah, bitch, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what you're asking for. I appreciate that you're asking. I hear what your heart really wants. And I'm going to direct you to that. Not to this, because it ain't going to happen here. That kind of energy. I love it. I love it. And so there's clarification now on something we did. And it's difficult, right? It's a hit to the ego. It's a hit to the pride. When you put yourself out there and somebody rejects you. This rejection, you may find out about it today. But it's because you didn't really see the truth of something. So please know that this rejection is angel driven. It's protection driven, because you didn't see everything. You didn't really understand what it would mean, and maybe because you couldn't, because they weren't being completely honest, or et cetera, et cetera. So understand that you put yourself out there. You just got to keep putting yourself out there. You got to keep going. You got to keep going, because it's right that you put yourself out there. It's right that you're heard, that you're seen, that your ideas are, your proposals are on the table. It's right, but you just got to keep putting them out there. There's definitely something here that would surprise you about an opportunity or person. You didn't really see everything about them. Well, guess what? You're gonna see it now. You're gonna realize it now. Okay, and that's what's really important. That's what's really important. We have playfulness. I don't know what this is about. This is very Piscean energy. This is about just being playful, staying in the moment. Think about the Page of Cups. Think about the Knight of Cups. Keep in the moment. Stay in the moment. Learn from this. Experience this, because you were never in danger. Your idea isn't in danger. Your talent isn't in danger. It's not a sign that you're never going to be seen, and it's not a sign that you're never going to be loved. It's that this wasn't the right place. We need to redirect you to the right place. So take it easy and take it light right now. Don't take it to heart. It isn't. You shouldn't. Somebody's being very gentle with you right now. The universe is being very gentle. This could also be, oh, Jesus, hello. Actual Jesus, great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. I've been seeing a lot of doves lately. And I read somewhere that doves mean that when you see a dove, you have to sit with your feelings. It's not a sign of love the way I wanted it to be. It's like, what are you feeling right now? Sit with it. What are your feelings telling you? Like, really feel them. Really feel them and honor them. So learn from spiritual experiences. Right there. From spiritual experiences. Oh, wow. Learn from spiritual experiences. The great teacher. Wow, we really are being protected, aren't we? What are we supposed to learn? I also think that there were signs. Trust and thrive, the stag. Trust and thrive. Those words are ordered in that way for a reason. When you trust, you thrive. So you're trusting what has happened. And then you're thriving because you're seeing it from the perspective of good was done for me. I wasn't denied. I was redirected, right? And then we have see your seeds grow, but this is in the past. So this has something to do with something that you planted. You already planted it. It's good that you planted it. It's good. It doesn't mean that it's not growing. Trust the redirection. Trust the signs. And sit with your feelings. Honor yourself. Also a sense of you will be thriving in the 3D. This is actual abundance coming to you. Like 3D abundance. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. That's not an accident, dude. Somebody cares about you. This is like the world card. Things are changing because they're ready to change. Trust and thrive. This is all 3D energy. You're really sitting in abundance right now. Just trust it. Understand it. Know it. Okay. I am cherished. You are cherished. There's a love. I don't know if any of you want love, but you are loved. Remember, you are loved by friends. You are loved by family. People do want you around. You're not ugly, right? People actually are loving you. They like being around you. They're attracted to you. You are cherished. You do mean something. Surrender to this protection. to the protection being provided for you, to the redirection that is protection. Also, this is a really good possibility of a really wonderful love coming in. Somebody that really cares about you. You feel safe around them. That's what it is. You feel safe around this someone. Now, that will radiate for partnerships and business as well. This is a sense of, especially in today's energy, you will feel safe in the presence of this person. That's how you know that there's a rightness about this person. That's how you know. The sense of like exhale when you're around them. The sense of, I feel safe in your presence. I know that you value me. I know that you value me. I had another one here too. I am beautiful. See, the right person in the right situation, they bring you up. They bring you up. They fill you up. Competition, summon courage and self-confidence. What is this? Maybe that's why, because it's like, I really felt really good about somebody, and you're like, competition comes in like a fucking harpy, and you're like, but I do deserve this. I am beautiful. It's like, yeah, there's competition here, and they're pretty fierce, but ultimately it's you sticking to your confidence, how you see yourself, almost filling your, like, how you see yourself, knowing, even when competition comes in and seems to win, knowing that you are still desired, that you are still, that you are value, you have value. Like knowing that without anybody else being in the room. That's really important too. Any messages from this deck? Any? Calling in the messages from this deck. Calling in. Deep replenishment. Retreat. Rest. Be held. So maybe in some ways, it's important for you to get yourself around that person or those people that you really feel safe with, that you really feel comfortable with, that this is the time to surround yourself with people you know got your back. And you will have that option. It's kind of like you need your people around right now, and allow yourself to take time for yourself, to be nurtured, to be cared for. This could be a time where you are getting a great heartbreak. That was that central energy, right? Of finding out news that you're just big disappointment, right? Allow yourself to be comforted. Allow yourself to be around people who love you, remind you of your worth, supporting you, caring about you. This is all a sense of, you might need this right now. You might need this today because something really disappointed you. But I don't think it's in a bad way. I think it's just in a sense of accept your feelings, accept this experience, accept it and move on from it by being reminded you have other options. This isn't the only one. That's what I'm saying. Hello. Ooh. Amen. Hallelujah. Calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. A lot of times, I'll tell you right now, my reason for being busy is because I'm afraid that if I take time off, I'll be trampled over, left out, and completely fail. That's the truth. So it's asking yourself, why are you busy? Are you busy because you love it? Because you feel a pull toward it? Are you busy because the momentum and drive is there? Or are you busy because you're afraid? You're reacting in fear. You don't want to fall behind. There's competition and you don't want to be left out. Really be honest with yourself. Because if it's not the former and it's the latter, then that's why you're not moving forward. That's why you're not getting the results you want, because you're trying to nurture out of fear, and that doesn't exist. You're actually watering your energy, watering your work with poison. That's why it's not growing. So take a break if you need a fucking break. Increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. Bam. Bam. Let's get these angel messages. In your words, angels, what do you want us to know? Okay. Imagine. Clearly visualize the life you want. Feel it in your heart and soul, and so it will come to be. Transformation. But it was in reverse, just like the regeneration. These aren't usually reversals though. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. I think you've been having problems with this, right? You've been having trouble transforming, and it's because it's watered with fear. It's not watered with, I have everything I need and I'm being cared for. That's interesting. We have heart and soul. When making your decision, take into account what your heart and soul are saying. Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Choose through love, not fear. It's exactly what it's saying. Truth. The best way through the current situation is just speak your truth. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. So today is not a day to hold back. Archangel Sandalphon, I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. I told you you weren't alone, dude. I told you you weren't alone. At all. Love. The heart of love is the heart of creation. All is possible through love. All is worthwhile for love. May all you think and feel reflect love's eternal truth. Wow. And we have Blue Angel. That's Michael. I, Archangel Michael, am here by your side. I am all around you and will forever protect you. Remember this when you feel fearful. I love you. All is well. Michael got your back. And Sandalphon is answering your prayers. So don't you fucking, even for a second, worry. You're good. You are good. Let's leave it there because it's beautiful. And I will see you guys tomorrow here, and Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra. You will be up tomorrow. I love you guys. Talk to you then.